Number one is there's a lot of people that you'll find out there that don't work in every niche. So, for example, you might find somebody who just focuses on rehabs, and that's what they do. Well, that could be a very valuable contact that you just start selling deals to. You're going to find commercial developers, and you know when you run across a commercial property, this is going to be a built-in buyer for what you do. What you want to find is you want to find a list of these people, and what you want to do is once a month, I'd like you to jot this down in your notes. Once a month, I'd like you to give them a call and stay in front of them. And what I mean by this is you call them up and you say, hey, my name's Kelly. I'm calling from this area. I want to just talk to you a little bit about what you're doing actively. Here's what I do. Form a relationship with these people because these people can sell you deals. You can buy deals from them. You can sell deals to them. You can also get a lot of leads from them that they might not be working on. There's a lot of people that don't do short sales. If they're actively out there marketing, they could be a resource for 5 to 10 files every single month, just coming from other people. And so what you look for, and I always tell people, if you're starting out with hardly any budget in this business, the best way to find deals is relationships when you're starting out with a very small budget. It's either other investors, realtors, or mortgage brokers, or attorneys. Those are the big 4 people that you can find good deals from when you're starting out. But what you want to do is figure out how they're making money. Get an idea for what they're doing. How are they structuring deals? What niche are they in? And then you make a list, and then once a month, you pick up the phone and you call them. And the best way to form a relationship is just to be forthright. Tell them exactly who you are, what you do. Don't lie about your experience level if you're new. If you're new, just say, hey, I'm a new investor. I'm always looking for other lead sources. So if you ever got a good deal, I'd love to join your buyers list. Figure out a way that you can benefit them. And what you do is you make a list of these people and you put them in your database. So here's all the different ways that you find them. I'll give you a great example. Matt and Anthony. Where's Matt and Anthony? You guys here? Everyone say hi to Matt and Anthony in the corner here. Stand up, guys, so everyone can see who you are. This is a great story. You guys can have a seat. I just wanted everybody to see you. One of the things that I did is I told these guys, hey, when you start going to your local RIA meetings, how many of you are members of your local RIA? Let me see a show of hands. One of the best things that you can do is become a vendor at that local RIA. Because that's a central hub where new investors and experienced investors are going every single month. And every single month, what the heck is that? Why don't you close that door, Paul? I thought that was someone blowing their nose at first, and I was like, man, that is loud. What you can do is you can become a vendor at those local RIAs. This is where people are getting together once a month. That is one of the best lists of buyers that you could ever find. You can also find the people that are consistently doing deals, a lot of times hanging out at these clubs. This is a natural list of people to network with and to start to figure out what are they doing. And once you figure out what their business model is, you can start to implement elements of that business model for yourself. Right? How are they making money? That's the easiest way to make a lot of money is to copy what other people are doing. That's it. It's a very simple process. Don't try to create a new exit strategy for student housing when there's no college around there. It doesn't make sense. Right? That's not a good idea. What you want to do is you want to find out what they're doing and then you model it. Right? Here's a couple key pieces of technology to kind of keep up with what people are doing. There's a program called Snagit. I want you to write it down. Snagit.com. What you should do is you should make a list of all of the investors in your area and what their websites are. And you can start to figure out how active they are. Not everybody posts their properties to their website, but a lot of people do. So you can start figuring out how active they are and figuring out where they're buying properties just by going to their website a lot of times. And what Snagit does is Snagit takes screen captures of anything that you find online. So you find a website that you like and you're like, oh, I like this idea, or I like this marketing campaign. What you start doing is you start looking at your competition and you watch what they're doing and then you capture screenshots of what they might be doing online. Now Snagit obviously doesn't work for offline marketing. But you start to create a swipe file. And what you should do is you should make a list of all your competitors and create a file and have it in your filing cabinet a list of all of your top competitors, and anytime you see a marketing piece from them, anytime you see a marketing idea, just stick it in that file. And what this becomes is your creative bin of ideas, and you start to see trends in what they're doing. You can learn more from what other people are doing, what's working and what's not working, than anything out there.